So before I did a video the other day on Texas Chainsaw Massacre leaving Game Pass, I hadn't done any coverage since November 21st. That was the last time. It was the Nancy and Danny release, and there's some big news coming out that I feel like also needs to be reported on. And just as I was critical of the previous, I'm actually kind of favorable for this. And we're going to break down everything. And we're going to go first to the tweet. We're going to take a look at this. Now, this tweet came out on August 5th, but there's been further information that's been brought out. So that's what I'm going to talk about. First, we're going to talk about the content pass. We'll go over there now. Now, I've seen some people talking about this, of course, in my other video, and I felt like since people are talking about it and people have been watching that video, I feel like I should talk about this. So let's talk about the September to February pass. Now, Wes had originally said that there was going to be content past the end of the year, and if this runs to February, this might be it or it might not be, and I think it's really going to depend on how things go. Now, first we're going to get a new victim, new family member, and early access to the new game mode in the content pass. You also get a new execution pack, you get a new cosmetic 1, 2, 3, and 4. What that actually is, we don't know, but they're estimating this is about $45 worth of stuff if you bought it individually based on the current prices. And the current prices have been $10 per character, $7 for execution pack, so on and so forth. And this has been how it's been the first year, and we're coming up on the 1-year anniversary, and they're saying you can get this whole pack for $19.99. Which actually doesn't sound bad, especially if the character is Choptop. This is a slam dunk. If it's not, I'm a little worried. I feel like Choptop is really what this game needs. It needs that 80s vibe. It needs something to breathe some fresh air into it. So if the new family member is Choptop, this thing is a huge, huge W for Texas Chainsaw. Now, there is additional content that is free, and there's additional content that is not. Now, there's also this group. Now, this I'm actually kind of interested in, which is the content pass, but there's a bunch of additional stuff that is not included. First, new execution pack 1 and 2. They're $7 each. A new $10 Leatherface skin. I'm not sure this is a new price point. Not a $10 hair victim pack. New cosmetic, new cosmetic, new cosmetic, new cosmetic. So there's more skins coming, I think. And then planned free content. Rush Week mode will be available to all. A new map will be available to all. And weather variations for the previous map will be available to all. So Sid had actually wrote a hub on this. We're going to hop over there next. And this is what they said. As we roll into the next year, the team want to talk about some very excited news via our content pass. Our content pass is to let you know that what to expect September through February. The content pass will include a new family member, a new victim, a new execution, 4 new cosmetics, early access to the new free game mode, Rush Week. Rush Week will be an exciting and completely brand new way to play Texas Chainsaw. The mode will be free to all later, but it will be in more details on Rush Week will be coming soon. Now, I have a little bit of mixed thoughts on a free game mode getting early access in a paid format. It's a little shitty. Our team is also working along our studio partners and community to bring some much desired DLC, such as a new Leatherface skin, a victim hair pack, a new map, weather variants for all released maps, more cosmetics, and execution packs. The listed items will be purchasable DLC that is not included in the content pass and will be slated to release throughout the months of September through February. We are excited to say that the content pass will be available for purchase this September. So next month you'll be able to get it. So what does this all mean? Well, one of two things. This is the big bang, and this is kind of the last hurrah. I get a little worried when you are including paid access early to a mode that is free. That's a little shady. Otherwise, though, the amount of content you get for $20 is actually a really good deal. Now, hopefully, some of the stuff that they put in as those free cosmetics and the execution packs are of equal quality to what you would normally see from the other stuff that's going to be in the non-paid version. Also, I like the fact that for the price of basically a victim and a family member, you're getting a bunch of extra stuff too. And for this, I would look at this as a big W. Now, here's the thing. This is your September to February roadmap. Wes has already said they had plans beyond this year. But does that mean we're going to go further? I feel like it's really going to depend on how things go price-wise. And I feel like this push of the content pass, this DLC bundle, it's not a battle pass, as some have been saying in my other video. So I want that clarified. I don't think it is a battle pass at all. It doesn't seem like it. It's just straight cosmetics for a certain price. This is like buying the old school season pass, like when you bought the DLC season pass for Evil Dead the game. Here's release 1, here was release 2, 3, and 4, and you own all that shit. It's not a bad deal. I like this kind of bundle. I like this kind of approach. The thing that is important is that the cosmetics that are $4.99 have to be equal quality the 4 you get in the content pass. So if you get like really good stuff outside of it that you have to buy for $5 a pop, and the ones they include are absolute dog shit, that will depreciate the value of this projected content pass. But all in all, I think it's kind of a W, and I think they need to push these bundles because I think they need to make money, and they're gonna have to hopefully entice people to buy the game that are leaving from Game Pass. So they got to put out a bunch of stuff. I have to feel like the new family member has to be Choptop, and if it's not, I feel like this game is going to be in a lot of trouble. I feel like this is the time. You have a bunch of people leaving it that need to buy the game. You release a content pass that includes the new character, which is probably the by far most asked for character, and if it's in this bundle, I think you can definitely move forward into a strong year 2. Let me know what you think though in the comments below. As always, thank you for watching, and later mates.